So Facebook just booted me because the phone is overheating. So I just turned it back on and I was like, the heck with it. If it melts, it melts. Don't interrupt me, I'm talking. I gotta jump onto Facebook because I was answering someone's question. Ivan, welcome back. I had just said a second ago, Facebook just booted me. Alright, I see more people. Welcome back, welcome back. Facebook just, actually, no, Facebook didn't do anything. Facebook's on my good side today. My phone said, closing apps to cool down. Apparently I'm nuking the phone once again. So I just ignored and started over. If it melts, it melts. Oh my gosh, Jeremy, what did you do? Jeremy, if you're still back here, Gerald, welcome. How are you doing? Jeremy, if you're still here, thank you for the photo. What did you do that with? That is too funny. That is too funny. Mary Alice. Okay, so Mary Alice, I saw your comment. Thank you for rejoining. Facebook just... No. My phone said it's overheating. Closing apps to cool down. And I wasn't finished talking to you, so I just started it back up. So thank you for joining. If I ever get booted for like abruptly like that, I'll always announce it. But sometimes the phone overheats, sometimes the battery dies, sometimes the signal weakens or disappears. It just all depends, but don't let that stop you. Share your message, get out there. Jenna, welcome back. Tanya, welcome back. Jeremy. Gerald. Well, you may have missed it earlier, but I'm glad you're here. If you check out expertauthoritybook.com, I'm launching my new book December 6th. I'm throwing a party at the Skyline Club in Southfield, Michigan. I almost said Southfield, Detroit. Southfield, Michigan, Skyline Club, December 7th. So that is what I'm excited about sharing with people, and I'm doing a live workshop in the daytime, and then in the evening, we're going to celebrate. So Expert Authority Book, and you can also check out Expert Authority VIP Celebration. And I was sharing that, and then Facebook booted me. So, Gerald, have you ever done a Facebook Live before? Rikia, welcome. Welcome back. Oh, you know what I should do? I should change this. So I'm going to try something. Can everyone see and hear? Yeah, you're free to do what you want, obviously. I encourage it, though. It's a great way to share a message, and you have such a powerful message. I always love when you share at church, and if you're open to it, I would encourage you to do it. Again, no pressure. Some people like it, some people don't. Anyone can do it, though. But you're a very powerful speaker, and I appreciate it. I know I've said it to you in person, even when we first met, but that was my impression. So don't be shy about getting the good word out there. Here we go. Yeah, just make sure your battery is charged, you have a good connection, and preferably make sure your phone's not overheating. And it's so weird because Facebook... No, my phone was like closing apps to cool down, and it booted me. And I waited maybe 10 seconds. Sometimes I'll wait a minute or two, but we had such good momentum, I was like, screw it. If it melts, it melts. And now everything's live again. Like, it went without a beat. So it doesn't make sense why it would be like overheating 1 minute, and then literally 15 seconds later, it's like, oh, now I cooled down. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Gerald, you're very welcome. You are prepared. You are prepared. Don't. I always tell everyone, like, I help people publish books and get publicity and, help them with their marketing and stuff. And I'd say a lot of people, they go, well, how much of a script do I need? Share what's on your heart. There's times I'll get somewhere early or after I leave somewhere, and I'll just do them from the car. I think you've seen me in there before. If something's on you, just share it. If you want to do them scripted and have a series of trainings, that's good too. I've done that. I've done that way. You can really do whatever you want with it. It's just a great way. And here's the thing: a lot of people don't realize. For all of you watching, if you want to get the word out there, yeah, there's Facebook, Twitter, and all that, but live video is the highest engaging medium right now. All the companies behind the scenes are putting all their money into it. Same with virtual reality. So the more you can engage someone, I can put out a post in its text, put it out as a picture, put it out as a video, but sure enough, when I do it live like this, it's like psh, 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 psh. It's how Facebook used to be. Also statistically, 6 to 10% of your list is only getting notified. It used to be a lot of people would see it, but there are so many people on it now that the timelines got filled up. So if you have 100 people on your list, only 6 or 10 are seeing it. Unless it's engaging enough, they don't open it up to other people. So if you have 1,000 people on your list, it's only going out to 60 to 100 people, 80, 90. So when people are like, oh, I have all these people on my list, I have nearly 4,000. So even best case scenario, it's only going out to 300-400. You're missing a lot. When you do it live, Facebook automatically gives you priority and then goes, all right, how engaging is he or she? If you can get people interacting, commenting, liking, and sharing, that's more of you and your personality and knowing what to do and marketing psychology. But the more engaging it can be, it just starts going like this. There's people that have joined on the live cast that we've been connected for years, and I'm like, whoa, they're watching? And I honestly go, why? And they're just spreading the word, spreading the word, spreading the word. So, like I talk about, leverage it. Let Facebook do the work for you. Leaving Samsung behind and going back to iPhone. Uh-oh. So, Gerald, we were just talking about that. People were asking me, what type of hardware do I need to do broadcasting? And they're saying, what's better, iPhone or Samsung? I'm personally, right now, this is my one phone, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I love it. I had the phone I still have is the Galaxy S5. I've heard great things about the iPhone. I just don't have anything iPhone or iMac computer, any of it. If you have a lot of that stuff, yeah, it makes sense to sync it all together. I just don't, and I never did, so that's why I don't have it. Boom. Boomstick. Stay away from iPhone, have 2 S7 Edges and love the phone. Cool. Yeah, if you want to do it quick, Gerald, I know you get inspiration all the time. You'll be led. Just turn it on. So here's what you do. Regardless of the phone you have, you go into the Facebook app like this. When you go to status, there's all these new little icons. The one that's red, it says go live. It looks like a little movie camera. You just hit it. And I was saying, just type in a description as a status, but don't hit post, hit go live. And that's all you need to do. It's no more difficult than doing a status update. It's actually easier because you don't need to worry about punctuation or, any of that stuff. You just say whatever you want and, you always have a good message. You have nothing to worry about. So don't get the Note 7, but my friend has the Note 5 or 6. He's had Notes the whole time. He loves them. He actually has the 7 and has kept it. So if you can find one that's working, he absolutely loves it, and he had 0 issues with the Note 6. So maybe don't abandon Samsung totally, Maybe just get a newer phone, because that could solve the issues too. But don't have music. Jenna, yeah, I'm playing around. My friend, I sent her an email last night after the live cast, and it's interesting. I've been testing the music and stuff. I was going to have some sax music on. I don't think it would pick it up. There's times where it's really, like, if I'm in my car and I have Bose surround sound, it's very clear. Sounds awesome. Facebook slaps the heck out of you because of that. When you have it in the background and you're talking over it and it's a little muffled, basically we can distinguish it, but it's not picking that up because, like, you can probably hear the waterfall downstairs in my turtle tank. I'm speaking. When I knock the table, there's other stuff going on. When you're just lip syncing, singing along, it's almost a guaranteed slap. I've tested it. Because sometimes I would just go live just so I could sing the song and have fun and share it with you. And then other times I have it real low and they're like, was that the song you're playing? I'm like, I didn't even know what song it was. How the heck did you pick it up? So key is just having it not super clear. And I don't mean garbled, but just to a point where we still distinguish it in volume. Keep the volume medium to lower-ish. Because I was at Masquerade Ball last week, and there's some cool videos of some violinists. Very fantastic. None of those got slapped. But they're, I was standing next to a giant speaker subwoofer, like 8 of them. They're playing live. They have it going through amplifiers and all kinds of stuff. It just wasn't... It sounded great, but there was enough ambient noise that it was hard enough for Facebook to... They didn't slap me, and I'm glad, because it was great. Alright, so this is working. Alright, do we have more marketing questions, business questions, live video questions, whatever the case may be? Jenna, Jason Brown is back. High five, Jason Brown. Glad you're back. Sorry about that earlier. My phone overheated because I've been using... I'm a power user. I use about 20 to 45 gigs a month. Right now, I'm on my data plan. Most of them are because I don't need to worry about Wi-Fi going in and out and stuff. But yeah, you do have to take into consideration... Oh, the other thing is the Galaxy 7S... The Galaxy S7 Edge has a closed-loop cooling system. Literally has liquid cooling around the processors to keep it cooler. So while mine did say it's getting too hot, that's with extensive use, and then I just let it cool off for 10 seconds, and obviously I came back. The S5 was constantly overheating. In most other phones, the way I use them, they'd be screwed. So keep that in consideration. If you're looking to do live casting, live video, you're going to want a lot of memory, a good internet connection, and a fast enough processor that can handle it. Otherwise, it's just going to be skittish the whole time. Jenna, almost said your name. Oh yeah, I was saying, Jenna, did you check out Expert Authority Book? You said you saw the new blue thing. I'll be changing that around for the party tickets. I know you were looking for specific information earlier, and I appreciate you for it. The linkage should be working. I'm going to test this out one more time. It will be on here, and I will make sure you get it. If you want to leave a comment, let me know what specific... Jenna, are you more interested in a ticket to the event, the training, or a sponsorship which includes both? Let me know that and I can best direct you. Gerald, do you use Twitter or Instagram for marketing? Which has yielded better results? Gerald, I have all of them. So Twitter, you can have Periscope, which is like Facebook Live, but it's just on Twitter's platform. So if you have a lot of people on Twitter, you can do the hashtag thing and you can go live on there. It's actually why I kept my other phone, because you could have one phone over here, one over here, and you could be broadcasting simultaneously to different streams, which is great, and I've seen people do it, and I've done it a couple of times. It's a whole other animal. I do have a Twitter. All of my handles are at Mario Ficini or at Mario Ficini Fan. Now, instead of remembering YouTube / Mario Ficini Fan or Twitter / Mario Ficini and Facebook is Mario Ficini Fan, I made it easy for everyone. So if you go to MarioFicini.com, okay, and / you type in Twitter, it'll take you to Twitter. If you do / YouTube, it automatically redirects you to YouTube. If you do / Facebook, it redirects to the right ones. So while having a custom domain name is smart and it's good for marketing, and you want to secure it so no one else takes it, it's even smarter to have yourname.com / whatever the Pinterest will take you to another one. LinkedIn takes you to my LinkedIn, because there's subtleties. There's subtleties. Facebook has a lot of people, so you might need to add a modifier like fan. LinkedIn has /IN / your name. YouTube has, there's something on there. I think it's user /. They all have a nuance. Google Plus has the plus sign. So they're not necessarily straight URLs, and it's a lot of crap to remember. The same reason I just acquired 4 new domains for promoting the event, because we're running into a snafu the last 2 times. So Expert Authority Book takes you to the book page. Expert Authority VIP Celebration takes you to the celebration, the party. And Expert Authority Effect Live.com takes you to the workshop training I'm doing beforehand in the day for business people. So you just want to make it easy, not only for people to remember, but also promote. And I teach people this all the time in my class, in my 8-week training, and even today I was like, if anyone's watching and can grab that URL, I had about 13 on my mind, and I was like, which one's going where? Because we've been setting, doing a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, getting ready for the event. So Twitter is great. Instagram, I tell everyone secure them all so you are in control of them. As far as yielding better results, Facebook Live video. The first book I wrote 4 years ago, Video Marketing for Business Owners. Video's where it's at. And anyone that's known me more than 6 or 12 months or even 2 years, like, they know I've been, like, back here, softbox, camera stand, green screen. I flick the switch over here in my upstairs office loft, and it's a full studio. I can do green screen, and it doesn't take but 10 seconds to turn it on. Video. So Periscope and Facebook Live. You're very welcome. Oh, and I know Grace, I've talked to Paula about, I would love, maybe you could say something. I would love if all the live cast of the service that Grace does, they were on like a YouTube channel or something. Like, and the podcast. I know we have the weekly podcast, but video. People will sit and watch it. And people listen to it, but I don't know about you, but I'll sit there and watch video till the day's long. But audio, it's like, it's easier to just get distracted with whatever else is going on, because there's nothing to keep your focus as much. Let's have a vote. Who thinks video you can keep someone's attention longer than just audio? And when you're listening to audio, are you fully listening to it, or are you generally doing something else? I'd love to know. I know I prefer video, just me. But maybe I'm wrong. It's happened before. So with starting a business and someone wants to do live videos, should they create quick website too? Loaded question, Jenna. What's your goal? What's your goal? What are you delivering to them? Jenna, video for sure. Thank you for that. What's your goal? And there we go. Yeah, I would, at the very least, I'd say the same reason I'm saying expertauthoritybook.com. So this is not going to be a lot of people or people that are out of state or traveling, but I know there's going to be people that want to support me that live in like frickin' Australia. And I'd love if they came to the event, but someone living in Southfield or Pontiac or Sterling Heights or even in Michigan or even New York, they're more likely to come to any event than Australia. So if you go to no, that's my other book. expertauthoritybook.com. There is a sign up on there. If you want to get signed up for notifications, get behind the scenes access, get notified when the book's available on launch day, I encourage you to go there, and all you have to do is invest your name and email. It's great. I would highly recommend at least that for organization and lead generation and seeing who's serious, because there's people that are like, oh, I'm interested. Well, show it. Get a ticket, show up. Invest. At the very least, name and email. If they don't do that, you can't really track it. What gets measured gets results. So at the very least, yeah, grab a domain for $10. Throw a website on it real quick. Doesn't need to be anything, but always, 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 always have a lead capture mechanism regardless of what you're doing. Jenna. Gerald, yeah. It's been a couple of years. I was actually on the communications committee with Paula back in 09, 10, 11-ish. And we talked about it, and I think there was something about the copyright violation for the worship music. And you can just edit that part out if there really is. But as far as the message, like with you, I would absolutely have re-listened to yours 2-3 times. I have a screen in my car, so I would even take it and, not just listen in the car, but I bring DVDs in there frequently and watch them when, the car's not moving and stuff. Like sometimes I'll be in between meetings and stuff, and I'll just hang out in the car, do some business, make some calls, whatever. I love the video. Where's the box at? Did I put it away? I have a training system with 12 DVDs in it, and I've been watching the MP4s on the desktop here, and I've been using the DVDs in my dash. And I think some of the newer cars even have Blu-ray in them, and it's not too hard. I'm looking at a hard drive solution, just like your phone. You can Bluetooth the content from your phone to the dash. I mean, it's everywhere now. So even if there is a copyright thing with the worship songs, you could cut them and just keep the message on there. And here's the other thing. Video over audio, Gerald. Video and audio. Not one over the other. Keep the audio, add the video, because a lot of my friends and business colleagues have a podcast of their own for their shows, and it's something I've considered. I did a couple interviews recently. One of them, I'm not sure if I released, it's sitting here right on my desktop. It's supposed to be on the site. I'll double check that. But I was on the John McCabe show, and he did video live. We streamed it live. He took the content, repurposed it, and now it's going to be a video podcast. Well, guess what? You can still do an audio. And there was another one I did, and they told me, and I was shocked. They said they delete the video because most people don't come as prepared and dressed up as I normally am. So I wanted the video for my own site, and I was shocked because there's 20, 30 other guests, and they had deleted all the footage. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You can turn video into anything you want. Still images, everything. It's like the gold standard. So always, always, always record it. I have all kinds of footage that I've never used for stuff. I have testimonials. I have 70 plus video testimonials. There's maybe 5 or 10 on the site just because it got tedious putting them on there, truthfully. Like, it's a lot of work to do, but once you do it, it's there. You don't need to touch it. But you're not going to sit there and watch 70 plus testimonials. Like 5 or 10 is good. We're adding more. It's one of the side projects I got going on. But point is, the video, you can do both. iTunes does allow you to you can go to the podcast and it says, do you want the video version or the audio version? You can do both. Love my dash. Yes, Tanya. When the car isn't moving, yeah, Jenna, I got that. Jenna, you got to talk to my niece. When I first got it, we were watching Pirates of the Caribbean and we got some pizza. And she was like, "This is so cool. It's like a rolling movie theater. You know, it's got heated massage seats and all this stuff. And we're, watching Pirates of the Caribbean. We're going to go get pizza." And I start driving. She goes, "What the heck?" I'm like, "What? I thought you said you want to get pizza." She's like, "I do. Where'd the movie go?" So it just turns the screen off for safety and it goes through the audio. I go, "It turns off for safety reasons." She goes, "You just bought this car. It's got heated massage seats. It's got a viewfinder in the back. It's got all these features, and you didn't overwrite the video? Really?" I'm like, "Steph, it's like 6-minute ride. Like, chill out." Like, a week after I got it. And I'm like, "Well, thanks. I finally get my dream car." And she's nitpicking because she can't watch Pirates of the Caribbean for 5 minutes going to the pizza shop. So, yeah, there are things you can do to overwrite the wiring, regardless of the car you have. You can actually install Bluetooth in any vehicle you want. Like, it's cool, but it's so standard, and I mean, a couple $100 you can do it aftermarket. I'm excited. I'm testing out some configurations to have like external hard drives to store stuff to stream it to, so that way you can beam from your phone, but even to have stuff on there instead of having to have the DVDs, because there's business training and stuff I'd like to have on there too. There's all kinds of stuff. Your car is a computer. End story. Mine has a override feature. One wire difference, easy fix. Yeah. Yeah, someone told me that. It wasn't a focus of mine when I got it. Then like 6 months later, someone said something, and then 6 months later, it's I was gonna make a joke and say I don't really pay attention to the dash when I'm driving. I'm usually live casting. I truthfully, I don't have a 9 to 5, so it's not like every day I'm in there. And when I am going somewhere, it's usually precise and like it's just not a high priority at the moment. But I'm sure I'll tell you about it when I get it, and I'm sure I'll do a live cast and go check this out. Yeah, pretty much any car 2012 or newer has Bluetooth phone capabilities. 08, 9, 10, and 11. It depends. It depends. And I was a little perturbed because even with getting a cool Cadillac, there's still something I'd like to have that they started doing 2 years after mine. And I was like, I was really debating about selling it the next week, but then I was like, okay, chill out. This isn't, just chill out. You know? Yeah, I want to drive a spaceship. There, I said it. I used to use when driving long distance, but it's great for playing training. Yeah, it is great for training DVDs. I have, where is it? I have one of the Jordan Belfort Persuasion and Influence. I have the straight line system. I think it's in the closet back yonder. So, do we have any more business questions? Because I want to tweak this and then relax. What's the site for your event? Great question, and I'm going to answer you with one word. Well, one domain name, because we finally fixed this. Expert Authority VIP Celebration. Catch that, Tanya? No more screwing around with that bit.ly crap from earlier. So this is the launch event. And then this redirects here. You want to? I need to update the sponsorship page. But wait. You get the book, you go here, you click the party tickets, you get another but wait, and it talks about the live workshop. The live workshop's going to be off the hook. If you think this is fun, wait till you see me in front of a room of people that, well, this is fairly casual. I'll leave it at that. And I'm checking to see who's on here now, if any of you have seen me live before. Oh, you know what? Let's have some fun, because this is, do what I want. And I'm going to stop typing. Best-selling author Mario Ficini. Let's find the link to the YouTube video. Where is it? What YouTube channel? Not is it on YouTube, which channel of mine is it on? I think it would be, yep. Somewhat. I like that. So this was from 3 years ago. This was crazy. Okay. I'll share this with you. Give me 1 second. This was an event. I got asked to speak for the Southeast Michigan Entrepreneurs Association. Oh, wait. That's on my actual page. I don't want to share it on the page. I only want to share it with you. Is this the feed, training DVDs? Here we go. Let's make sure it comes up here. There we go. Love it. Video marketing for business owners author gets the audience to... Oh. Click that link, watch it. Oh, it's only 30 seconds? Yeah, click the link and watch it, and I'll tell you a little bit behind the scenes story about that. That was fun. I'm going to copy and paste some... Oh, wait, let's check this out. Yeah. Watch the video. Let me know what you think. Yes, I want to leave the site. Please work. Expert authority. No, spelt it wrong. Oh, come on. Did I spell it right? Yes. All right, debug that. Oh, I went live at 10. That's why. Are we still watching? Did you click the link? What do you think? Cool. And then this. Did the link work for you? I know it's been more than 30 seconds. It's not a hyperlink. Well, why not? I copied and pasted it straight from YouTube. It looks like it on my end, but thank you for letting me know, Tanya. It's showing up in the chat like a hyperlink. Copy. Paste. Okay, Tanya, if you're mobile, it's my YouTube video. It's called, you might be able to Google it. Video marketing for business owners. I don't want to tell you what it is. Video marketing for, let me know if the link works. I want people to click it. You may have recognized the background music. Appreciate it, Gerald. Glad to know the link worked for you. Okay, so I'm not crazy. That's cool. Yeah, this is the thing with tech. You never know. There's so many devices to calibrate for. Yeah, expertauthoritybook.com and expertauthorityvipcelebration.com. I will see you next time. Have a great night. Tanya, is it working on the other device? So go to the workshop page. Image. This is so cool. So cool. Is it a pic of you? I found Comfort Dental Spa. Yep, they're one of my clients in Plymouth. Is it a pic of me? Alright, I will tell you, since you're being a good sport, it's Video Marketing for Business Owners author gets audience to Harlem Shake. And I guess that's not ruining the surprise because it's in the title and you would have seen it 10 seconds after I told you. This was fun. Video Marketing for Business Owners author gets audience to Harlem Shake. And I'm going to Google that and see what happens. Search Google. Bocce Livecast, Harlem Shake. Interesting. I think it also pulls up the Vimeo. Yeah, you can watch that also. That's my Vimeo channel. It's the same footage. I just have it in different places. So Vimeo is great, or Vimeo, whatever it is. If you're going to store it on your website like I am, I have a page somewhere on the site that has the video. If you want to get publicity and drive up viewership and stuff, YouTube is great. But if you're going to have a professional video on your website that looks professional, do not use YouTube. It is crap. They have two different purposes. And if you're doing any strategic funnels, use Wistia. So there's 3 different video hosting services, all with 3 very different purposes, all which are great, all of which are the best for their intended, depends what you intend them for. Entienden. I think that's Spanish for something. Who this is? Oh, cool. So one more copy and paste, and we're going to be rocking and rolling. And I'm looking at the guest list. Table 8, Table 9, Table 10, 11, 12. Here we go, sponsorship packages. Alright, so I got to delete this and copy and paste the rest. So forgive me if this is not perfect, but neither am I, so we'll deal with it. Tanya, Jeremy, did you get the video? Blockbuster didn't want to change, and now they're gone. Blockbuster didn't want to change, and now they're gone. Yep, that's something I said, but where did I say it? That's actually in the book. I remember writing that. Yeah, it's true. Thank you. That's awesome. Black text on a black background. Killer. Road to Profits. Yes, 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 yes. Great. Yes, all of those are good. I know exactly what you're talking about. There's, I think, 4 or 5 in the series. Alright, so this should be visible now too. Perfect. Needs a little bit of formatting, but looks better than nothing. That needs to be added. That needs to be deleted. Here we go. This is exciting. It's really starting to shape up. And then I need a couple of buttons that say, no thanks, I just want an awesome book. No thanks, I just want the awesome event. No thanks, I just want the awesome workshop. Or something in between. So what I love teaching is helping you set this up for your business, because it's not that hard to do once you know the format. And it's so effective and easy and streamlined. It's like being back down in the trenches. It's been a minute since I've had to deal with all this. There's a lot of moving parts, but it's cool. It's cool to be able to help people on a much bigger level. All of the above for us. I appreciate that, Tanya. Are you talking about the site, the event, the videos, but I appreciate the positive reinforcement. All of the above. Elaborate what you're pertaining to. I know we went into a little lull when I shared the link. I thought it would work, but something to consider for next time. And we have a new viewer. Welcome. High five. Let me know. Like, share. Book event. So yeah, what I've been doing, I got the domains. What are they? So this is better than having 15 random bit.ly links, but it's VIP book launch, no. Expert Authority book. Expert Authority VIP celebration and Expert Authority Effect live.com. All of them are .com. There's one more, but it's being stupid at the moment. And I'll share it with you. Expert Authority Sponsorships.com. So instead of having to remember all the bit.lys, we can just go to the thing. I have the site set up in a strategic fashion, and I have to add a few more things to reverse engineer it, but I'm happy because all the content is on there now. Maybe swap some of the pictures out, but if you go to the respective pages, and there's actually hyperlinks on the page, so if you go to Expert Authority VIP Celebration, there's a link that says, I want to be a sponsor. Above, I want to buy the tickets. So obviously, if you click that, it will take you to it. And also, if you hit the button, it'll actually take you to the workshop. Because the way I engineered this isn't to have 3 separate things. My goal, one of them, is to help you. And I was thinking, what's the best way I can do this? You know, if I just wanted to make it about me, I could go on a show, go guest speak somewhere, go do whatever. But you're the guest, they're promoting you. I go, if I have my event, I can promote whoever I want. So, I knew everyone would want a copy of the book. I knew they would want to attend the event because it's going to be awesome. And everyone always likes the trainings I do when I do them. So I was like, how can we kill like 15 birds with one stone here? And I started going through the budgeting and the pricing and just looking at stuff. And I go, you know, you're a perfect example, Jeremy and Tanya, because if you get 2 tickets to the event, it includes the book, and you'd probably want the training, and I'm sure you'd like some exposure. So I started looking at it, running the numbers, going, well, shoot, I can make up A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I thought about that because I was just doing this on a per-person basis, and then I realized most people have a girlfriend or a wife or a husband. And so I have a special one on there, the preferred partner, which currently sits at 2 tickets plus a little exposure. And then there's other ones. So I really thought about that, like, after the fact. Like, I was almost done. I think I went and got food, and then when I walked away, my brain was like, yo, majority of people are couples. Just because you're not doesn't mean that's not 85% of your demographic. I'm like, oh. So I made a special package on there, and I have some really cool ones, too. I've never seen anyone give video exposure to other people. It's usually logo on a website, name in the brochure, and unless you do one of the big packages, like when I was with AT&T Yellow Pages, like a quarter-page ad, a half-page ad, there's a difference from 500 to 5,000. And yeah, you're going to get more, but I'm like, that's kind of drastic, like, of a jump. So I wanted to have the whole spectrum in there. So I go, well, we can do video. Oh, and you're welcome. So, you know, this serves 2 purposes. It gets you more exposure, and it gets people to connect with you. There's a few things I'm still working on as far as what I'd like to do, but people who start registering and taking up the sponsorships early, I'm going to give them a little bit of voting power as to, hey, what do you think about this? Do you think it would be cool? would you appreciate it? So far, I'm batting like 95%. Everything I've had in my mind, everyone's told me is awesome and they want it, which is good, but it's not a hard and fast rule. I don't want any red tape around this. My goal is to gather all the best people I know in one area and get them connected with one another. And Jeremy, I was telling Jeremy earlier, yeah, it's a book launch event, but I do these all the time, and you don't need to do anything this extravagant to launch a book, I assure you. It's freaking awesome, but you don't need to. One of my last clients, we got to #1 international bestseller, and it was all online. She hasn't done her event yet. So I just thought about it, and I've really, I have a list here on my computer. You can ask Jeremy. I made a list of people I want to attend, people that are allowed to attend, and people that are not allowed to attend. So I get final say on any of it, even if someone finds out about this and somehow, purchases sponsorship and admission online. It doesn't take 10 seconds to hit the refund button and say, sorry, we're at capacity, you're out. Or, I don't want you there, you're out. So, I'm protecting all my friends and family. So, there's a few things on here. Currently, I'm going to take one more look at this. If you're interested in the sponsorship, it's the smartest thing. You get at least 2 tickets to the event, exposure, and I got to go over these. I'm not sure if I'm looking at one going, is that gonna cost me money? Because one of these is a really good deal now that I look at it. Yeah, there's currently one sitting on here. It's 2 tickets plus the workshop plus exposure. I might need to redo that one because I can guarantee you it's underpriced currently, so I might have to fix that. I might just end this early so I can fix that, but there's a whole gamut on them. But yeah, they all include tickets, and all the tickets include a book. So let me know what you're interested in. They're all good, and I will take care of you. And I'm going to check this domain out one more time. Expert Authority Sponsorships. Expert Authority. If you don't mind, check it out for me. I don't know if it's my computer. Sponsorships.com. www. Copy, paste. Why isn't it working? What is going on here? It's the only one that's not, but it looks just like all the other ones. But Ma, I got to play with all the other kids. The DNS could not be found. I gotta figure out what's going on with this. All the other ones are working. Alright, so now I'm gonna redirect you to expertauthorityeffectlive.com. expertauthorityeffectlive.com. And there's a redirect on there. It'll take you to the sponsorship page. Expert Authority Live, no, Effect. Click to get your tickets. Okay, if you go to expertauthorityeffectlive.com, scroll down, click here to get your party tickets. It'll redirect you to the sponsorship saying, but wait! If you're already interested in the book and you're already interested in the event and you're already interested in the workshop, there's a huge benefit here for well, one of them's $50 more, and then the other one is I actually think I'm losing a couple hundred unless I change this real quick, so better get on that. I gotta get some more food and water and hydrate, and I should be relaxing, but don't tell the trainer. I'll drink some more water. Is there any other questions? I'm here for you. Let me know if, what kind of questions you got, business related, and I'll answer a couple more. But I just looked and realized it's almost midnight. So Tanya, Jeremy, you got any questions? And the two new people who just jumped on, welcome. How's your night going? Mine is going phenomenal. Phenomenal. Jeremy, Tanya? Anyone who's still here, click like, share, comment, anything. And if you have any other questions, the floor is yours for a couple more minutes, and then I'm out. Oh, Tanya, what'd you think of the video? Oh, Tanya, can you read it? Is it legible? Do forgive me. I literally just copied and pasted that like 10 seconds ago from Evernote when I was talking to you. Let me change the spacing on here. Rikia, looking with Tanya. Oh, let me check this out real quick, because if there's already 3 of you, and I'm sure there'll be more. I don't know if it's on there, or it's in my head, or it's in my private notes. I did set this up in a fashion where if you want 10 tickets, it's also a killer sponsorship package. Where is it? VIP event. Click here to get your party tickets. Click here. Cool, cool. Okay, let me see. Platinum Plus limited to the first 5. 5 tickets. Is there any with 10? Oh, I threw in a bunch of other stuff. And this is what I was referring to. It's a bit bunched up. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll change it right now. Hopefully. Platinum. Half plus, platinum plus. Is this 2 different things? I think that's a typo, and then that should be its own other line. Save, update template, refresh. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. It's going to be even better. So, yeah, if you want to talk about this, what do you think of the tickets? Limited to the first 10, limited to the first 5. I think I updated that. I've had that, redid that, like, numerous times. Yeah, this is good. The pricing, there's one on here, the bronze. I think I need to switch that. I think that one currently I'm losing money on. That should really be $750. That's like a steal. You're welcome. 3 tickets, 3 tickets, 4 tickets, 5 tickets. I'm going to double check on all these. I thought I had one on here. I think I switched part of it, or maybe I didn't post it yet. I was still toying around with it. So here's the deal. If there's 3 of you already and you get to 5, and I'm very sure you could probably get to 10, especially with your team, let me know. One of these, I think I switched 5. Let me know what you're interested in. If you need more than 5 tickets, I'm not going to change any of the pricing, but I could probably put it into one, 2, or 3 of these. This is all live on the site now. I literally copied it from Evernote, and I was just going over stuff the last week. So there's little spurts of where I'm like all into it, and then like I forgot what I did the next day, and then I find it like in an email. I'm like, what's going on here? I did have an intent. I've been focusing on like getting everything set up and dealing with the Skyline Club. That's what it was. I actually did this 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then I was like, crap. Instead of working on all this stuff, I need to secure the date and the location and the venue and the food and the 3 hours of open bar and all the... Oh, is all the food listed? Because I have the agreement. Let me go back here for the agreement. So the VIP party... No, that's the workshop. That's not even the right information. So since... Okay, so here's what I'll share with you. Since you're here, let me pull up. It's not on the site yet. Let me get the email. Or is it in my folder? Where's my folder? It's downstairs. Email it is. So the food that's on there, well, we're still holding 3 hours at open bar. Where is the thing? Because this is like today's update. Updated contract. 11:19 this morning. PDF, open, Merry Christmas. Crab Rangoon, tricolor tortilla chips, pita, sliced French bread, spinach and artichoke, spicy queso, cilantro salsa, tempura sesame chicken with soy ginger sauce, crispy Parmesan stuffed artichoke and Boursin cheese, yum. Shaved tenderloin atop a brioche crostini with roasted garlic aioli. Some of the food right now. Jenna, I can find out. The tempura chicken would be gluten-free. It's chicken. I don't think there's gluten in chicken. So it's basically gluten's anything with bread. Shaved tenderloin atop a brioche crostini with roasted garlic aioli. Maybe take off the crostini? I can check. And then 6:30 to 9:30 hosted bar. Oh, and let me see what I put in my note. Because, again, I'm not that much into liquor and stuff and alcohol, but that doesn't mean everyone else isn't. So, at first I was doing this through, like, my vision, and it was funny because I was like, oh, look at the fruit spread. Oh, the yogurt. Oh, it looks so beautiful. And she goes, you're going to give 3 hours open bar with fruit and yogurt? You know that's a bad combination, right? I'm like, but it looks so pretty. And it does. Vodka, gin, bourbon, scotch, blended rum, tequila, and cordials. Wine, Cabernet Sauvignon, Sauvignon, Chardonnay, Merlot, White Zin, Champagne, Bud Light, Bud, Coors Light, Miller Lite, Michelob Ultra, O'Doul's Blue Moon, Corona, Corona Light, Sam Adams, Boston Lager, Stella Artois. Fruit, please. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna see. So here's the thing. This is where it's at now. I have the date and location secured, and I'm freaking excited about it. But I asked her today because I was like, does this literally mean da-da-da? She's like, yeah. I'm like, it was one of the foods. I go, is this going to be enough? She's like, might be. So I don't know how much people are eating. And again, if someone doesn't like crab rangoon, there might be extra of that, and maybe they're more into the spinach artichoke stuff. I don't know. But this is a, like, high-class restaurant, basically. It's a business club, and they have a professional chef in the back. So I'm not worried about the food too much. If I need to add something on, we can. If I want to take something off, we can. I just wanted to secure the date because I'm not sure how much of this I'm even supposed to be saying, but there is a prominent hospital, or let me go to their website real quick. And I'm not going to say which one. And I hope there's no reflection where you can see what I'm looking at. Oh, it's a collection of hospitals with more than 2,000 licensed bed, 3,000 affiliated physicians, and over 12,000 employees. They're the same week as me, and I was like, I need to kick these people out. So, yeah. The goal for today was to make the announcement, secure it, get everything situated. But when I was walking out, because I had to get to fitness class, I was like, can we modify this, or is this, like, in stone? She's like, this just secures the date. We can still modify it, so. Oh, Jenna, yeah, the burger? Yeah, that was another thing. And if you go onto, let me go back to my profile here. Ficini Holiday Book Launch. I think I'm going to make them say Christmas, just because I think they're being conservative. Let me see if the album is in here. My page, albums. There is one of Skyline Club, and I need to update it. I can't do it right this second, because obviously I'm live. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff I went to. Where is it? This baby is going to need to get updated, because I got some more pictures from today. Where is it? I have like 400 albums in here. Here we go, Skyline Club. Updated. Here we go, Jenna. How do I share this? Hence made me go get my own burger bowl. Yeah, Five Guys should give me a kickback there. Oh, so here's the other thing. I went there to sign stuff, and I knew they were having the burgers today. They have burgers all the time, but they have a special on Wednesdays. They have all these different toppings, and I got the caramelized onion, and it was really good. So I get up there, and it happened to be social hour, 4:30 to 6:30 every day. Tomorrow they're actually going to have a jazz musician. So I go in there, and they're like, "Can we get you a drink, Mr. Ficini? We got some hot hors d'oeuvres over there." Da-da-da-da. Like, their social hour is like a first-class meal. At least to me it is. You know, if you do this stuff all the time, maybe that's your everyday, but unless I'm doing business stuff, I don't make myself hot hors d'oeuvres around dinner time for tea. So it was a nice unexpected treat. If you go to my albums, yeah, I could just grab my own photos. How do I share this? Change to share, edit, tag, create album. Oh yeah, the lobster bisque. Check this out. Here. So here's the Skyline Club album. So this is lobster bisque, and then they put their the S in there for Skyline. And these are just ones from the past. Can you see all of them? And this is all pictures I took privately. So their breakfasts are awesome too. Everything is set up like first class. You go there, it's, you know, it's not make your own omelet, it's you make your own, but there's a chef standing there. He makes it for you. Oh, is that the burger with bacon and boursin cheese? I think it is. Oh no, that's the lobster burger. That's lobster. Or I can just read the description. Garlic and herb boursin burger topped with lobster. Oh, I'm going to have to write some of these down myself. I forgot. Yeah, this is all stuff I've ordered there. And this is just... This was cool. Oh, so here's the thing. Okay. I do have to go, but this is so fun, and thank you for sharing in the excitement. Oh, I gotta show you this. This is not only one of my favorite pictures, but check these little babies out. Oh! Such a great photo. Such great tasting. I appreciate it. I want to get people connected, get them more exposure. You know, this is what I do with training in my private clients, and I just had this idea 2-3 weeks ago. I was like, truthfully, no, I've had it for 2 or 3 years. And let's see. Oh, you can't see my desktop. There's a picture of a jellyfish right now. How do I change it? Anyway, I'll leave it here and see if it appears, or maybe on the next live cast I'll be aware of it. But I originally had a membership back in 08, 09, 2010 when I started my business locally. And then I started traveling, and I haven't been there for a minute. So all these pictures are stuff I've already done. I have 5 or 6 more just from today. But it's exciting because this means, and I'm not going to share it now, but there's just a whole lot that this means to me. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart to experience this and just even share this with me, because there's a whole lot that this is. There's a whole lot that's going into this one thing. And the cool thing is, as exciting and as fun as this one event is, oh, look, it's a koala now. See, it alternates. And there's a picture on there of me and the Wave Runner with my niece. And there's another picture that I will show you, providing it gets here and we're still live. So this has been on my heart and mind for a couple of years. And so today literally was another dream come true. And I might just pop by there tomorrow. I don't know. I generally don't have to leave a lot. And I think I was there. What day is it? Wednesday? Oh, I talked to them yesterday. We had an appointment yesterday, but it was on the phone. I talked to them yesterday. I have to drive there. I'm not used to having to do that. Most of what I do is virtual. So it's like, do I want to, do I not? But the second I got there, I'm like, this is freaking miraculous. And this was just a hangout burger. People are just after work, and you know, it's a business club. It's an exclusive high-end business club. I'm like, this is bitchin'. So as excited as the event I am, you know, I can't wait to show it to you, for you to see the benefits and have it. I already have the benefits. I'm thankful, but I want to help you. And I set a goal to play a bigger game this year, and this is one of the things doing it. Like, I could do 10 more books, but I was like, how can I really... There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, so thank you for your support. Thank you for already purchasing the book, and just... This is awesome. I thought I could express it, but this is a culmination of a lot of things, and I'm doing it with you in mind. Because, like I said earlier, you don't need to do a VIP launch party to launch a book. And you sure as heck don't need to do it here or something comparable. This is not the low-end, cheap way to do things, I assure you. But it's the way I do things in all areas of my life. And I was like, you know what, I need to do this for you. So, the site is live. What is it? Expert Authority Book, Expert Authority VIP Celebration, and Expert Authority Effect Live. We're going to continue to improve it. It's going to be a work in progress. The quicker you do things, the more you get rewarded. And if you have any other questions, let me know. I gotta go. It's like 4 minutes to midnight. But I'm having another banner day. I didn't go to bed till like 8 this morning. I was doing a lot of note-taking and things, getting ready for this. Tuesday's always an exciting day, and then I went to bed knowing I was going to wake up, and I even got to surprise them because they said, call back tomorrow, we'll finalize everything. I was like, no. This is too big of a moment to call back. And I wanted my burger. And I wanted to take footage of the club, which is hilarious. So if you saw the video earlier, I was at the club filming, and I gotta figure out how to do that, because I was like, these are high-end business people. I don't even know if they want to be on film. It's my first day back. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to not make it obvious, so I went back and rewatched the video, and I'm like, what was I doing? So I plan on doing more, and I gotta figure out how loud I can talk and be like, hey, look around here. But if I'm sitting down like this, you can't get the full thing, so I might just negotiate something with them where I want to get like a walkthrough, but maybe it's live, maybe it's not. Or, here's my thing. Maybe I time it where it's after lunch and before dinner. So that way there's no one there and no one cares. Because I've been there at 2 or 3 in the afternoon. One of my greatest memories was I'm not even sure if I scheduled a meeting. I maybe had a lunch appointment, met someone over there, and then they took off. And I was like, I'm not driving in this crap. It was snowing. It was like January or February. I'm like, no. And actually, if you look at the album here, I think that may have been the. No, that's the beautiful sunny one. No, that one's a little bit of snow. There was one where everything was just covered in white. And it's gorgeous because it's 28 floors up. But I was like, I'm not driving in this. So I just ordered more food. Relaxed. They have leather sofas and everything. And I was just chatting with the staff. And they're really cool. You're welcome. I even requested to have Scott there. And I think I'm going to upgrade it and make sure Vanita's there too, because all of them are just impeccable. And that's who I trust with you. I don't want just random stuff going on. Regardless of the cost, how much can you mitigate bad things from happening? Well, don't put yourself in scenarios where bad things happen. I've heard horror stories, and I've always had a good experience launching my books. Very, very good experiences, and I honestly don't know if I could do anything better. I was looking at, oh, there it is. There's the snowy day. This may have been at February 9th, Mini Winter Wonderland. There's just been times where, I know what goes into publishing a book and establishing your authority and launching it. And even my 8-week training, it's so intense. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but it's so effective. And I know people that spent 3 months, 6 months, 12 months not working with me. They do it on their own. But they just have a horrible experience. They never get it done. And it seems like everything goes to crap. And it's like, I just really sincerely feel bad because this could be on your heart for a year or 2 or 10. Arlene, our first call, she goes, this has been on, she's 21, 22 in college, graduating maybe 24. And she goes, this has been a dream of mine since I was in 5th grade. That's a huge responsibility. I don't take that lightly. I don't want to, invite her to something and say, hey, it's going to be at this random thing so I could save $6. No. And here's the thing. I really, truthfully don't know of a better venue. I'm thinking of a couple places that may be higher end. Maybe. They're not higher end, they're just larger. Like if you're doing 300, 400, 500 people. I check capacity, we can go up to 250 before the fire marshal shuts us down. Thought about that too. But, yeah, unless you literally have more people, I don't think there's a more elegant venue. Not all of them have food on board. They literally have a gourmet chef and a full kitchen. I mean, you can go there and have a 5-star meal. And I was looking through pictures for the site, for promotional purposes, just to get them. There's people that have weddings here. And when I was first asking her stuff, I was like, what about this? What about that? She's like, what are you doing again? I go, I'm launching my book. She goes, you're having a small wedding. I'm like, no, I'm not having that, but I'm launching a book. But as far as what I was asking and what they're capable of doing, we're nowhere near even topping them out. So that gives me confidence to say, hey, you're invited. Because my family, friends, and colleagues are the closest to me, and I wouldn't put anyone in a position where they don't feel uncomfortable. So actually securing the venue and all this is a lot easier than anticipated. It's like done. But this whole time for the last 3-4 weeks behind the scenes, I have a list here. I'm looking at it right here in this tab. Table 1, Table 2, Table 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm currently working on Table 13. But I will tell you, if you're watching me right now, your name is on it. I didn't even announce it to today, but I've been envisioning who's going to be there. And if you're on this list, you're invited. And then I have another one that they're allowed to come. And then there's another one I don't even, they're not allowed. I don't care what they do. They're not walking in. So it's a private club. You can't even get in unless you're a member. So that's, and I didn't even tell you the good news. Who is here? I need one final check-in. I gotta go. But you guys get me worked up. Who's still here? I actually did not even talk about this. And it's probably the coolest thing, I think. Jenna and Tanya, I think I just saw you with a heart or blue thing. So there's 5 private rooms in here. There's 5 private rooms. Guess which one we're in. So I showed you the club earlier. There's 5 private rooms. There's Oakland, Petoskey, Charlevoix, the Renaissance Room, oh, it's the Koala, and the Southfield Room. So there's 5 private rooms, and if you were going to have an event, guess what? Which room would you want? And Jenna and Tanya, based on events you've been to before, what do you expect? How big of a room do you think this is? I did not even mention this earlier. Have you been in it, Jenna? Renaissance, or are you just going on the name? Petoskey, Charlevoix. Oh, Oakland, Petoskey, Charlevoix. Renaissance, Southfield. I can't believe I didn't even mention this. I'm excited about it. Tanya, biggest. No, you haven't been there. Tanya, good answer. So, when I originally envisioned this, I was scared. And I was like, it would just be cool to have something there. Maybe a breakfast, maybe a lunch and learn. And then it grew on me. And I really wish my screensaver would pop over here. It's the Grand Canyon right now or something. Oh, and I can't show you that. That's actually... I gotta close that tab off. That's all the behind the scenes of the event from Skyline. It's the Skyline contract. Here we go. We'll go back to pretty pictures. Tanya, I like your thinking. So I was like, it would be cool to have something here, this and that. And then I was like, you know what? For the last 2 years, it's been a dream to have it in Renaissance because it's a big room. And do I have a picture of it? Let me see if I can drop something in the chat. Oh, that's my main page. Comment. Write a comment. I don't want to write a comment. I want to post a freaking photo. Marketing, consulting, books, expert authority effect, VIP launch party. Where's the room? Here we go. Copy, minimize. Why won't it let me paste it as a freaking comment? Why can't I paste a comment in my own feed? Alright, backup plan. Tanya, check your private message. Great, now it won't let me add it here too. Facebook's gonna get kicked in the frickin' head. What was I doing? Oh, books. Jenna, I'll send it to you also. And is there a third person here? Because I saw someone pop in. So Tanya got it. Jenna. If you want to leave me a, I don't think it. If you want to leave me a comment, or if can one of you post it in the thing? So let me know what you think of this. Why is he awake? He's got to wake up in 4 hours. Did you get the thing? Picture? Whatever you want to call it. So you like the room? Oh, it's Squirtle the Turtle. You like the room? You said nice. Can't do it with live video. Tanya, what do you think of the room? That's the Renaissance room. And if this thing would hurry up, it's been on my screensaver. And it's been... And I'm like, huh. And one day, I honestly... This is all God, because I was like, And then one day I'm like, psh. Like, looking back now, I don't know what has happened the last 2-3 weeks. Because this was an idea in my head a Wednesday afternoon, and it's been about 2 or 3 weeks, and now it's... So, the Renaissance Room is one of the biggest ones for having a big business event. Oh, you know when it was? If you go to my Instagram, I'll tell you when this was. I hadn't told or talked to anyone. Let's see what day this was. 3 weeks ago. Thank you for the freaking timestamp. I don't know when it was. If you go to my screw it. This is quicker. It's 2 photos away. 3 weeks ago. Focus. I agree, Tanya. So I was just... I don't know what I was doing, and I'd love to find the date of when I did this. But I saw that photo, and for 2 years I was like, if I could just get the Renaissance Room, that would be like a dream come true. And I saw that photo, and I go, you know what? No. I go, I want to close the whole place down. So literally... The Southfield room, all the pictures on the site, if you noticed, I don't have a picture of the Renaissance. Well, I do on the sponsorship one. No, the workshop one. Because we will be in, as of now, I got a bunch of rooms. Literally, the whole place is ours. The Southfield room is the dining room with the dance floor and the bar and the lounge and the whole thing. So anything you saw in the video today, it wasn't, I'm at the Southfield Skyline Club, I'm having an event here in one of the rooms. Like, I was sitting... I will show you the table we were sitting at, because it's ours. The whole thing. And it was also a little freaky, because December's the busiest month of any of them. I didn't want to have this in November. And I'm also contending with Christmas, so it's like 1 minute yes, 1 minute no, 1 minute yes, 1 minute no, and today I was like... This is real. And I knew it was real, but it was... And I did not share that earlier. I was doing a lot of things, so I appreciate it. And when I say I was thinking about you, I really have been, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you for your continued support. I do look forward to seeing you there, for all of it. I didn't intend this to be segregated and have some people at night, some in the workshop, some here. My goal is... to have just one giant, awesome freaking day. I was like, well, great, how do I fill up, a whole day? I was like, well, A plus B equals people need food plus, whatever, so far so good. So, the background didn't change, but the background on my screen here is the Renaissance room, and it's been sitting on my screensaver. It's actually not even the screensaver, it's the background. I just have a dozen photos that are on loop. And I've been seeing it, and I'm thankful because we're going to have a blast. I'll probably come to the giant hole freaking awesome day. That's the intent. Uh-oh, cancel. That's the intent. So I want to provide a world-class training, help everyone grow their business as always. And here's the cool thing. Oakland, Charlevoix, and Petoskey, they're all on the side. You can expand them from like 20 people to like 200. I don't know. I gotta ask them the actual requirement. It's 3 rooms that have dividers that you can open and close. So that was another thing, is I wanted to be able to expand. I don't want to turn anyone away, except the stupid people list. And then there's the whole Renaissance room. So I'm still talking to them about specifics and different things, and I actually looked at the contract. I want to change the time. I got to ask them more about the 9:30-10. The 6:30 open bar starts. Yeah, I do need to go to sleep. And I had a workout today. I should really be resting of all days. Open bar 6:30 to 9:30. The event is from 3 to 6. You notice that? Or 3 to 5:45 or 6 or... and I needed a break in there just to breathe and maybe get some water. But it's all at the same place. So get there at 2:30, quarter to 3. It's just going to be a freaking awesome day, and we just continue it on. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Check out the site. Let me know what you're interested in. And I'll see you tomorrow. Well, it is tomorrow, so good morning. Any last questions? Any last request? I'm out. I need more water. I'm supposed to be drinking it because I had the training, and whenever you talk, you go through more than usual anyway. Oh, which reminds me, speaking of drinks, I gotta call them too. So, any other question? Yeah, and Jenna, I did start later than normal. I was trying to get that stupid site working, so if you ever do a live cast, I'll tell you right now, 7:30 to 8 is about the best time. 7:30 to 8:30, 9:30. You can usually wrap up around 10:30, maybe 11, but after 11, 11:15, I've noticed, because I've done this so much, it was like, and then 11:15 went, whoa. Like, whoa. Guess I know what time everyone goes to bed. All right, I'm going to get going. Thank you. Enjoy your milkshake. I'll see you soon. God bless.